In this video, I'm going to talk about the 4 reasons why the Bank of Canada has waited too long to start lowering rates. And they're about to pummel the economy, much like Clubber Lang did to Rocky in Rocky 3. But first, hit that like and subscribe button to follow me to get all these updates. If you're liking the content I'm putting out there, please hit the like and subscribe so other people can find this content too. It's not just for me, it's for everyone else out there. So don't be selfish, hit that like and subscribe. Okay, let's get into it, guys. Why hasn't the Bank of Canada started lowering the interest rates already? Everybody's going to be yelling at me, by the way, for saying that they should start lowering rates, that I'm irresponsible and I'm just a mortgage broker who just wants to close more business, will start lowering rates. But that's not why. There's some really good reasons why I think personally they need to start lowering rates, but I know Tiff Macklin's not going to be listening to me anytime soon. But here's the first reason, is it can take up to 12 to 18 months to see any kind of impact in the economy with respect to lowering the interest rates. We're only really starting to see the full brunt of the rate increases over the past year and a half now. So why not start lowering the rates gradually right now at the next meeting in April, rather than waiting even longer? Because we know any cut right now, any quarter point cut right now, is not going to have any kind of material impact for another 12 months down the road. So we don't need to be waiting any longer. So the second reason, reason number 2, why the Bank of Canada should start lowering their rates is because we're starting to see some significant mortgage and credit card arrears. Equifax reported that in quarter 4 of last year in Ontario and BC, mortgage arrears have started to soar. In Ontario, they've gone up by 135%. That's huge over year. And as the higher rates start biting, people are starting to miss their credit card payments too. Non-mortgage debt, mostly credit cards, rose by 4.1% year over year. So the credit card balances are going up. Do you think that could be a potential cause for the inflation that we've been seeing? As the cost of goods have been rising, incomes haven't been going up as fast enough. So now people are starting to use their credit cards to get by, to purchase these goods and services. That's a really good reason about why we're seeing inflation being sticky. It's because the credit card balances continue to rise. And reason number 3, why they need to start lowering rates now, is business bankruptcies have also soared recently. They increased by 41% year over year in 2023. That's a huge number. Why is that? Why have bankruptcies gone up? Well, profits have been going down, and the CEBA loan repayments have come due. And combined with higher inflation, with consumers not spending as much anymore, they're starting to miss their credit card and mortgage payments, so they're being very mindful of where their money's going, and they're not spending it anymore. These businesses are hurting, and they're having to shut down. The Canadian Association of Insolvency and Restructuring Professionals recently said that they haven't seen bankruptcies this high in over 36 years. So people are feeling it on the ground. They're feeling it in their mortgage payments. They're feeling it in their credit card payments. Businesses are failing. So it's time to start lowering these rates. And the 4th reason why they need to start lowering rates is because what they are doing is working. Inflation has come down again unexpectedly in February, down to 2.8%. They were not prepared for that number to come out. They thought it was going to be a bit higher, came in even lower than what they were expecting. And let's not forget, a huge component of that inflation, that 2.8%, is shelter costs, meaning higher mortgage payments, higher rent payments. And who's directly responsible for this? Bank of Canada is responsible for this. By raising rates, they are actually artificially increasing the inflation too. So it's kind of mind-blowing on why the Bank of Canada would even include these shelter costs in their statistics in terms of calculating inflation, because other countries do not include these figures. And if you exclude these figures, We're already down to the 2% inflation target that the Bank of Canada wants us to be in. We are there already. So if we put all these factors together, we're in for a hard landing. The longer the Bank of Canada refuses to lower the rates, the worse it's going to get for people. And the worse it gets really means they're going to have to cut rates faster and more than they expected. And that's not what they wanted. The Bank of Canada has a history of waiting too long. They waited too long in 2021 to start raising rates, and they're going to wait too long in 2024 to start cutting the rates. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Those are my 4 reasons on why the Bank of Canada should be cutting their rates now. If you agree with me, put it in the comments. If you do disagree with me and think I'm an idiot, put it in the comments too. Love to have a discussion around that. If you have any questions, feel free to book a time with me. My meeting link is down below. If you have any questions about your mortgage, feel free to reach out, book a time with me to chat, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Take care.